Hello, we're back at it again with more Les Shadowhearts. Extremely late start. The main reason being that Honkai Star Rail just dropped like a massive trailer, and I've just been going over it over the past like 40 minutes. Just trying to take it in. Anyway, I forget what we were doing. What are we doing again? We just got back from the orphanage. What are we doing again? I forgot. I don't remember what happened. What happened last night? Where are we supposed to go? Let me watch my previous stream. What were we doing? We were at the orphanage. They shoot us off. Are we not gonna try and break into the orphanage? We're trying to look for Albert Simon in the orphanage, but he's not from here anymore. Or he's well disappeared. Yeah, something suspicious is happening over at the orphanage. The man who now owns it shoot us off. It is no longer owned by Albert Simon. What are we doing again? Okay, shoot us off. Yeah, the guy disappeared 2 years ago. Yeah, let's go back to the inn for now, okay? And I think that's when I started to call it for the evening. Okay. Yeah, let's ask around town, I guess, about what the hell is happening at that orphanage. No, we're good. You know what? Let's heal, because we've been farming. You would have noticed we have like 400,000 to our name. I have been hella grinding. We reached like red maximum malice. And the masks. With max malice, apparently the masks start showing up. Beat the shit out of them. They're very easy fights. And well, they might be easy because fucking Yuri, I built him to like dog walk everything. I feel like everything's just gonna be way too easy in this game. Like, even just do a little bit of farming and like, and you could just dog walk everything in this game. There's literally never a challenge in this game, and you're just going through the motions and just enjoying the story for the most part. The reforming smoker Jose, you're wondering about the missing orphans? I heard the orphanage puts them up for adoption. Why would any of them want to come back to this place after being adopted by good families? Die-hard smoker Ryan. But you know, I've never actually seen any of the orphans leaving with their adoptive families. Let's ask old Carl. Old Carl says, did you find the Cardinal's mansion? What, you say someone else was living there? Okay, he was not of any help at all. Oh yeah, Death Stranding 2 came out today. I actually kind of want to hop on like Death Stranding 1. But I also kind of want to hop on like Shadowheart's Covenant too after I'm finished with this one. I feel like I can finish very soon. Wait, let's see. Pedometer sales, never mind. Pedometer service. I'll save up for another power belt. You know what? Doesn't really matter. Let's see. Are any of the other stuff that I could buy here, like, good? What's a moon swallow do? Moon swallow. Moon swallow. Makes all allies attacks all critical hits. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna save up for a belt of power. Another one. The bar owner says, huh? You want to know what I can tell you about Jack? Well, not a whole lot, but I think I heard he was a doctor before he started up that orphanage. Wrinkled Jim says, sure, I know that quack all too well. When I had a cold, the damn fool thought I had tuberculosis. Guess he started that orphanage, but there's no way I'd put Joshua or Sharon in the place that guy ran. So he's a fraud doctor? Kind-hearted mole says, Jack? You mean that rich doctor who bought up the mansion from that gentleman? Nobody fucking knows. Okay, they don't know anything. Mike says, now it's Jack from the orphanage? I may remember something about him. He didn't say fucking anything. Thank you for your insight. Bob says, I've seen a guy named Jack around here from time to time. Weird guy. Always reeks of chemicals. Great. Nobody has given us anything remotely, like, helpful. Wait till the kids, kinda takes a while. Let's speed run. There we go. Oh yeah, didn't the kids get taken there before, or maybe not? They've avoided getting taken away by the orphanage, so... Yuri says, where are the other kids? Holly says, they're not here. They were taken away. Ruh-roh. Alice says, taken away? What do you mean? Is there signs of struggles? Marge says, they found this hideout? What? Marge says, hey, where are you going? Holly says, I'm gonna rescue them. Marge says, no, if you go there all alone, you'll get yourself killed. Holly says, what do you want me to do then? Whoa! Marge says, what the? Alice says, this power? It's fucking loud. Stop that, whatever it is you're doing. He's got aura. Holly says, he's panting. This is my power. It's why my mom abandoned me. Okay, so he's got something crazy going on with him too. Yuri says, I'll go with you. You've got to help those kids. Nodders. Yuri says, one of you go tell the old man what's happened. We're keeping Alice. I'm sorry, Marge. We're keeping Marge. Marge says, don't do anything crazy. I'll be at the hotel. See you later, oomph. I kind of wonder what Alice would have said, but we're not going to worry about it. Oh, the music changed. So the orphanage, wait, I need to equip Holly. Do we even need money at this point? Because look at how rich we are. 426,000. You can never have enough money. Makes SP decrease 2 points every turn. What's the point of that? You want him to enrage? Let's see. The usual will give him the brigand earrings, more money, and then more attack, like the usual. Or, oh yeah, these rings. Hammer cuts earth damage in half, fire damage in half. I got all that from killing the masks. Let's see. Holy shit, Holly has so much SP. Loin guard. And I have no idea. Coral Laureate. Why not? Jade Lariat. Why not? Just for comfort. Just for comfort's sake. I need to upgrade him. I don't have to go all the way back to Bistritz. Wait, let's check up on our friends. Oh, Mayowen is here. Marge says I'm ready anytime. My portable phone is switched on too. Now why the fuck would he say that? Mayowen's... I'm not gonna read that. Fuck this guy. Anyway. What do we want? Oak slingshot. We're filthy fucking rich. Let's go, double attack power. Is it equipped? Yep, it's equipped. How about for Alice, though? Jujin says, I heard your story. Sounds like it's time for me to jump in. Unfortunately, there can only be 3 people in a party, my friends. Keith says, so you need my skills? Alright, I'll really show you what I can do tonight. I'm sorry, my friends. You are all benched. Alright, to the orphanage we go. We're back at the orphanage. We're getting into a fight immediately. Let's save. A passcode, we need a passcode. Yuri says, locked, eh? The voice of Joshua. Oh, Joshua's here. Who's there? That voice is that you? Is that you, Yuri? Holly says, Joshua, are you in there? Joshua's voice. Holly, you've come to help us? Holly says, yeah, hold on just a little longer, okay? Here comes the goon. Yuri says, well, we finally get our welcome. Bro is a Yakuza goon. That's hilarious. The man in black says, you've managed to sneak in here, but it won't be so easy to leave. Holly says, damn it, I knew it was you. Whoa, what the hell? Why is he upside down? He's got like, his face is like split in two. He's upside down and he's got a gun. Adds wind. Oh. Holly's got heals. Darkness damage on enemies. On all enemies? What the hell? Holly can summon a black hole? Look at how expensive black hole is. Okay, we could probably spec him for like MP consumption reduction or something. Or just simply let him auto attack. Ish moving. Restore all allies HP fully with a soft light. Or we could just simply give it to the MP reduction to Alice. Fuck if we ball. I think the guy is dark. We don't have Marge. We don't have Marge in the party, so we don't know. Doesn't really matter. I could have just attacked. With how fucking strong we are, we're really never in like trouble or anything. Hey. He fell on his ass. Kid's room key. Okay, so we're gonna spec Holly for casting. MP consumption decreases by 20%. And maybe... I have no idea. There was something that increases like special attack damage, but also makes you take more SP damage. I think I left it on Marge. I'd have to take it back from Marge. One sec. I think I left it on Marge. Either Marge or Jujin. Yeah. I'm keeping Alice in the party. That's our day one. Alice is our day one. She's never leaving the party. Yeah, you know what? For fun, let's get that slingshot up to the max. We're rich. Just so he could go hog wild with throwing black holes in a fight. I feel like for that amount of MP to cast the black hole, I feel like it's gonna do like a gajillion damage. Joshua says, Holly. Sharon says, I was so scared. Holly says, you're safe now. Where's Chris? Holly asks. Sharon says, a man wearing white clothes took her. Chris was a her? Joshua says, Holly, you've got to help Chris. Holly says, I will. You two head back, okay? Joshua says, alright. Let's go, Sharon. Sharon says, yeah. Joshua says, oh yeah, here, take a look at this. I got it from the funny old man. It'll probably come in handy. You received the guest room key. The guest room should be on the second floor. Anything in here? Seal of luck. Hey, what was that? Pure extract? That's it. Oh! Monkey paw. Not everything, yep. Yep, that's everything. Is this the guest bedroom? A sturdy dial type lock is installed on the door. A passcode, okay. Is there another room around here? What? There's something up here though. Eye of Ouroboros. Sir Gagaman is done streaming. This music fucking jump scares me, man. That's a whole group of dudes. Those are zombies. Not even gonna transform. We're just gonna one-shot him. Alright, how cracked is Holly's black hole? How is this boy doing all that? Holy. That's so much damage, holy shit. That's it. Is this the guest bedroom? There's a thick diary atop the large desk. Apparently it belongs to the person who used this room. Read a diary, sure. I don't know what. 4 February 13. Oh yeah, February 4 of 1913. It's been 2 weeks since I was moved into this room all by myself. Every night the doctor comes to talk about his dead mother. He sounds just like a little child. He always becomes so emotional. He starts to cry. He even gets up and screams all of a sudden. At first I was scared, but I got used to it. If I just listen, I get to have warm soup and bread. Every night I listen to the sobs of the new kids here, but then again I'm usually crying too. I hope I can find new parents soon and get out of this place. Isn't God listening to my prayers? Will you continue to read the diary? Sure. Wait, is this the password possibly? 413-1321. What are the numbers? It was 413-1321. This music is so fucking loud. 13/21. Wait. What year is it? The doctor seemed so excited. He smiled and started talking as soon as he saw me. He was happy because his experiments went well, and some book was going to make his dream a reality. Sometimes I shiver when I hear about his research. It sounds like the story of Frankenstein to me. I can't hear the crying of the children tonight, even though it's definitely the time for it. Will you continue to read the diary? Sure. 22 February 13, okay. 2213. I don't know if I have to factor in, like... It's always been February, though. We could just read it over again. I don't know if I'm supposed to factor in the number of the month. 22 February 13. I had a great dinner tonight. I've never eaten so much delicious food at once. The teacher was all smiles, too. It seems that it's going to be my turn to help his experiment tomorrow. This is the last entry in the diary. So is that the passcode for any of the one, heard some dents in the old mattress? It's definitely the password, I think. A vulgar looking man is reflected in the mirror. That's you. It's full of picture books for children. Oh, something's here. A lottery ticket. Nice. There's a pile of books on the table. Will you take the book? Sure. Uh-oh. Wait. What? Oh, why is it so fast? Oh, dear God. Okay. An old picture was in the book. It shows a woman holding a baby. The following is written on it. 5 March 75. I feel like I should actually be factoring in the month here. Let's just write March 75. This is definitely the code because I feel like we should be in the early 1900s, around 19, I don't remember. Usually the last two numbers there indicate like what year is it, but it's not following like 75. There's no way that's happening in the future, right? March 5, 75 with my dearest Jack, 1-year-old Mary. What month is March? March 5. March is a gotcha character. March 5th. Hello, Sir Watermelon. This is definitely... I got it already. Is that all that's in this room? I'm pretty sure that I have to factor in the month for figuring out the passcode for the doors. Let's see. 4213. Is it like a 4-digit passcode maybe? How about the next one? Feb 13/21. 2/13/21? Or is it just 13/21? Because this already breaks from... I have no fucking idea. 13/21? 22 February 13. Is it a 5-digit code or is it just 4-digit code? I have no idea. I had a great dinner tonight. 22/2/13 maybe. How about the first one? Like, this is a 4-digit code if it was a code. Or maybe the person only started to started including the code way later in the later entries for the diary. Also, the way that the date is written here is not consistent between the entries. Because the first entry, they listed the date first, and then the month, and then the year. And then now they listed the month first, and then the day, and then the year. God, this music is annoying. Turn it off. 2/13/21. (22) 2/13. I have no idea. We'll try everything. Well, when we interact with the passcode, they're probably gonna let me know what the how many digits there are that we have to enter. Alright, which one though? Let's see, this one. Should I save state here? Can I not enter the passcode? Okay, I thought that they let me enter the passcode. Whoa! Seal of Force. I've just been shoving these stat increasing items outside of battle, so what I was actually supposed to do was use it in battle so we can get the extra points. But I don't really care. Ugh. I missed some points. Miss. Perfect. There. Power +3. It only feels bad because I used some of the, one of the more crucial stat increasing items are... it's not really important. Because, like, right now, even as we are, we're kind of already really strong. This boy Holly's, like, stupidly cracked. He looks like an average Joe-like type of character, but he can summon a fucking black hole for some reason. Oh, there it is. Will he enter the passcode using the dial? Yeah, sure, let's give it a spin. Okay, 4. 4 digits. What did I list? 4... Oh, fuck me. 4, 2, 1. I have no idea. No? I'll try the last one. The one that required me a QTE to do. It was whoops! My bad. The one with a picture of Jack and their mom. 5 March 75. Yeah, there was like a book with a picture of Jack as a kid. Okay, that was it. But am I missing anything? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, 5/3/75. There you go. Oh, god damn it. Keeps interacting with this book. I'm trying to see if there is stuff on the floor. Whatever, I don't care. Let's just go inside the room. Anybody home? This music is fucking my ears. Can I turn it off? We can't turn the music off. It's a painting of a beautiful woman. There's a sign that says Mary 3 July 54. The July, when's that? Okay, you know what? That indicator... The indicator might be Yuri commenting. So that has to be the password. 3754. There are small items scattered atop the desk and its drawer is locked. Open it. Oh no. Another one of these. Look at how small that is. Oh shit. Here we go. I found a heavy file inside the drawer of the desk. It looks like the master's diary. Will you read the master's diary? Sure. April 1809. 1909, I guess. We finally finished the move. My mother seems to like the mansion too. I was worried when I first came, but I don't believe the ghost of the old owner will return here. Tomorrow is my first day as a doctor. It will be difficult, but my mother and I will make it. May 2709. It's been a month since I started working as a doctor. So far, so good. But the change in climates has given mother a chill. She's always tired and I'm worried. October 1109. What is going on? I have no idea what is making my mother so ill. Each day her illness worsens. It's unbearable watching her appearance change so rapidly. She used to be so beautiful, but now her body is changing, drying out as if she were becoming a mummy. Please give me the power to help mother. I would do anything to return the smile to her lips. November 2009. It rained hard all night long. My mother passed away before dawn. The mummy in front of me will not move again. I tried to halt her illness, but in the end I failed. My mother screamed like a beast, went into convulsions, and died with an agonized look on her face. She never failed to grace me with her smile, and was rewarded for it by God with a torturous end. Tell me, God, what did my mother do to deserve this? We honored you, prayed to you as we were taught. Why have you forsaken us? It is something I simply cannot fathom. January 8, 1910. As I suspected previously, my mother was killed by some kind of curse. The more I study the black arts, the more I am certain. If I can just unpuzzle their arcane logic, perhaps I can solve the enigma of my mother's death. But why am I doing this? Even if I uncover what caused the strange disease, I cannot bring the dead back to life. February 13, 1910. I ran into someone in town today. His name was Roger Bacon. He told me my mother's disease lies in the secret arts practiced by the ancient Druid monks. What an unsettling man. He told me that he knew everything about me, although we had never met before. He has given me an old book. The text is all in Greek, so it will take some time to try and decipher it. February 30, 1910. What have I done? Have I come face to face with God? A week has passed since last I slept, yet my excitement and curiosity build all the more. Decoding the I don't know how to pronounce that. Emigre? Document shouldn't take much longer, then a whole new world will open to me. March 2, 1910. It was already dark outside when I finally awoke. My relief at finishing decoding the document must have lulled me into a deep sleep. But I shan't hesitate anymore. I've discovered the path that I must take. I can bring the dead to life with a document. I can see my mother smile once again. I'm going to be quite a busy man. Yuri says, bacon again? Oh, so it's probably one of the stolen documents that was stolen from the Vatican. Monk earrings. Books on black magic from the world over. Line the bookshelf. Electric signal and physical structure constituent elements of soul, rules of restoration. It's full of hard to understand content, drawings, and symbols. Okay, anything on the bed? That's it. I got another item I want to use. Increased luck. perfect. Ora. Using black hole is kind of expensive, but you know, we're rich. We get our money back instantly. Hello, Sir Resident Evil 8 gamer. How's it going? Ethan gamer. Good evening. How's it going? Kind of a late start for me. Ungodly hours. I was watching like the Honkai Star Rail I was watching the Honkai Star Rail trailer for the next update. 3, 7, 5, 4. Easy. He murdered the person people were thirsty for in the first stream. Oh yeah, I remembered yeah, for how long she's existed as goon bait for people that played Resident Evil, she actually did not last that long. Did I miss that part? Or was it somebody else I'm thinking? I think I missed that part. Yeah, the big lady was the first to go. That's hilarious. You'd imagine with how long that she stayed in the people's with how long she's lasted, with how much of a what's the word for it? With how much influence she had with the community, the Resident Evil community, you'd think that she had lasted the entire game. Not the thing at all. She even announced 9, it's hilarious. She had that much effect. Holly says, "You!" He looks like Majima. He looks like a combo of Majima and Kiryu and Daigo. It's so weird. It's like a weird combination. It's like you fused Majima, Kiryu, and Daigo all into one guy. He's blonde, so he could also be who's blonde? Ryuji. No semblance though beyond being blonde though. Jack says, "So you've come after all?" A little bit of Ryuji, yeah. Holly says, "Where's Chris?" Jack says, "Chris? Ah, yes, the girl." Jack says, "As an essential resource for my upcoming experiment, she is of course being well taken care of." Yuri says, "What the hell are you up to?" Jack says, "Do you really wish to know? Alright then, I'll tell you. I shall become a master of life and death, transplanting the soul of the dead into a living vessel. Never again shall we feel the pain of losing those dear to us. It shall glow with everlasting life. Are you with me? Can you see the beauty of it? Brilliance?" Jack says, "Let us proceed to the final adjustments. Chris, it's finally your turn." Oh no, is she already gone? Holly says, "Chris." Chris doesn't say anything. Jack says, "Look upon this great spiritual vessel, a holy womb for the soup of life. Even as we speak, a life has nearly blossomed within it." Jack says, "Chris, use your life to reawaken my dear mother." Uh-oh. You're just gonna watch her? But don't just watch her. Holly says, "Stop." Jack says, ha ha ha, that's hardly enough to break my hypnotism. Jack says, awaken, dear mother. Holly says, stop! Yeah, so Holly has the ability. Holly's like insanely cracked. Alice says, don't do it, Holly. Yuri says, calm down, you'll destroy everything. He's Mob Psycho 100. There's a voice calling to Holly. Calm down. She's talking. Don't give in to your anger, she says. Mom? That's your mom? Oh, the screen. Your power is not for your own use. What you mean by that? Holly says, Mom. Yuri says, Mom? Oh, shit, what did he say? If I can skip the dialogue. He was saying, ouch. Shit, I didn't get to read the dialogue. My bad. One sec. Yuri says, ouch, ouch, ouch. I haven't felt this pain in a long time. Yeah, we haven't been getting, like, Yuri hasn't been getting those voices in his head for a while. Jack says, Mother! Mother! She was almost resurrected. Jack says, damn you! What? Square up. Are we fighting Jack, or is he gonna transform into Bruh. Yakuza 9 looks a bit weird. Bro, what did they do to Yakuza 9? Since when can Ichiban transform into demons? You know what? Just you wait. Like, he might actually turn into a demon in Yakuza 9. It looks like a dark type. Fuck it, no, just go crazy on him. Go crazy on him. What's the second strongest ability? Air shot. Air edge. It's very cheap. Oh, never mind. It's a wind infusion.
I hate you. I hate you.
I hate you. I hate you. Holy, that damage. He's even doing the Majima. What the fuck is that damage? He's even doing the Majima laugh. Shadowhearts is a secret spin-off game. Like, there's like dark magic and like demons and like Yakuza characters.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you. What was the original, like, release date for Yakuza? Yakuza 1. 2005. What the hell? This game came out 2001. That's crazy. Majima's time traveling. The concept of Majima. Yuri says, talk about an Oedipus. How do you pronounce this again? Oedipus complex? Or Forgar? Jack says, Mother, it's not even complete. Why? Holly says, what's that? What the heck is that? Oh! Second phase. We're fighting the jar. What the fuck? Kind of reminds me of like fighting Jehovah from Final Fantasy VII. Fighting Jehovah's always kind of like freaked me out as a kid. Mammon. Shooter.
I hate you! I hate you!
Gah! I hate you! I hate you! This boy is strong as fuck. He looks like an average Joe, but he could throw out nukes and he could throw out black holes and shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait. Petrification. Are you kidding me? I don't have anything to, treat petrification. Might as well die. Cures all status abnormalities. We're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. We'll simply jack up Yuri. He will solo. Hopefully Yuri's susceptible to like, or well, can resist. Hopefully Yuri can resist Petrify. Healing? Oh. That will not help you. Okay, just attack him. Start swinging. Maybe the Petrify will wear off eventually. Stop healing yourself. Just take it. GG's. Yeah, we're never really in trouble with this game. You do a little bit of grinding and you start, even just a little bit of grinding, and you start dog walking everything in this game. I'm kind of just going through the motions of the turn-based like combat and just experiencing the story. Jack says, "I'm sorry, mommy. Mama." Yuri says, "This is the new life? Give me a break." Zhuzhen says, "To begin with, it's great to see that everybody got back alive. It's a true relief." Yeah, what happened to Chris then? Marge says, "But can that be true? Can the person behind that voice really be Holly's mother?" Yuri says, "Holy moly. When Holly's anger got the best of him and he nearly lost it, that voice came and calmed you, keeping you from going berserk." Berserk mentioned. Yuri says, "Hey, was that really your mother, Maman?" Holly says, "Yeah, I'm positive." Yuri says, "That voice has troubled me for years. I hear it in my head telling me to do this and that. But of course, it saved me dozens of times as well." Alice says, "Holly, you said that your mother abandoned you, right? Perhaps your mother wants to tell us something. Maybe that's why she's sending her voice to us." Yeah, why not just contact Holly herself directly, since it looks like they're both ESPs. Holly says, "Do you all think I'm a monster?" Jujin says, "A monster? Have you seen Yuri?" Yuri says, "What you looking at me for?" Alice says, "Nobody here thinks you're a monster. They just have different you just have different abilities from most people." Yeah, we literally have like Alice, who's some kind of like demon whisperer. You've got Jujin, who is some kind of like traveling adept sage. And then you got Keith here, who's literally a true vampire who can walk in sunlight and shit. And then you got Yuri, who can transform into monsters. And then there's Marge, who is literally just some guy. That's hilarious that Marge is the character who's literally just some guy. Well, she's a spy. She's Miss Spy Genius, but compared to everybody else, she's very normal. Holly says, "My mom used to say that we were both human, but those guys didn't think so. The power of gun." Oh yeah, she has that. She's the biggest threat. She's the one with a gun.
My mother told me that too.
Oh.
That she and I are people like anyone else. It's just that when we were born, God gave us some powers that are a little different. But that's not the way those guys saw it. The Friar Knights of the Inquisition decided from the start that my mother was a witch. And they locked her up in a mental hospital. All my mother did was to use her special powers to help people who were possessed by ghosts. Or to cure people who were hurt. She didn't fight back at all. Because they threatened to kill me if she did. They weren't my mother's enemies at all. It was all because of me. All because of me.
All because of me. Whoa, wait, he's morbing again. He's at 100 right now. Marge says, "Calm down, Holly." He's not 100 right now. He's almost there. Keith says, wow, it's really an amazing power. And it's the same power your mother had. Holly says, I'm sorry, I can't control my power very well. Marge says, so your mother was taken away by the Friar Knights of the Inquisition? Holly says, yes. Atlas says, the Inquisition? In this day and age? How could there still be such a thing? Yuri says, hey, what's an Inquisition? Alice says the Inquisition was a religious tribunal formed to stamp out heresy in 11th century Europe. They burned witches and warlocks in God's name, and many innocents were slaughtered as well. Many were killed for political purposes as well. They were beaten, tortured, and burned alive. It was terrible, started by people who derived their authority from their religion. Yuri says, those guys took your mother away? Yuri says, Holly, I promise you I'll save your mother. Holly says, Yuri, thou has not won even once. Wait, why does he speak like that? Why does he speak like that? Yuri says, if I can hear her voice, she must still be alive. And you must want to hear her talk. And you must want to talk to her in person, right? Jushin says, do you know where your mother is now? Holly says, I know where the mental hospital is. The security is tight, though I've already tried breaking in. Marge says, we don't know where Cardinal Simon is right now. It seems like we know where to go, where we have to go next. Jushin says, alright, then let's start getting ready right away. Nice. Who's in the party right now? Holly's still in the party. I might just keep the party. Holly has like a crazy AoE. Jushin says, oh well, it's not my choice, but I'll hold down the fort here. If you need me, come get me anytime. I don't think so. I think there are times where I think it might be a translation issue. Where the dialogue feels a bit rigid for some reason. Or it feels unnatural. Could be a translation issue. Usually the case. That it is a translation issue. Joshua says, hey, the kidnappers won't come anymore, right? Oh yeah, Holly, if you're not using that slingshot, could we borrow it? Holly says, this slingshot? Yeah, oh shit. Which slingshot? Sure, don't need it. Holly says, sure, what are you gonna use it for? Joshua says, it's still a secret, just relax and wait. Hopefully it's not the upgraded slingshot. Which one did he take? Oh, he took the original slingshot. Holy shit, I'm glad that he didn't, like, sell it or anything. We're so rich right now that I've gotten really lazy at, like, selling our shit, so I'm glad that I kept that and gave it to the boy. Chris says, I'm really grateful to you for rescuing us. I don't remember a thing about what happened, but I'm so glad to be back at this house. Sharon says, I keep having a strange sensation in my head. I dreamed about a mouse this morning, and a real mouse appeared right before my eyes. It's a strange power. Joshua doesn't believe me, though. Could this kid also be an ESP? Well, apparently we should go back to the orphanage. Wait, where are we supposed to go right now? Is the orphanage still haunted? Cox's gun place is haunted. Yeah, new gun for Oomph. So I don't plan on running Oomph for a while because of how cracked. Because of how insanely cracked. Where to go? Did we heal up? Yes, we did. Jose says, hey, the kids are back. It's great to see you all looking good. Let's stay out of mischief now, you hear? Ryan says, say, Holly, what will you be going next? What, you say it's a secret? And the dialogue changes depending on our progress. Old Carl says, okay, I've got it. While Holly is out, I'll watch over the kids. You should just relax and go. And there's also like 3 people watching over the kids now. Okay, everybody's pretty happy. Everybody's back. Kind-hearted Maul says, I know. While Holly's away, why don't we have Chris keep shop? Oh, yeah, give the kids a job. The bar owner says, what's that? You say Jack was actually experimenting with black magic on humans? Yeah, right. I know he was an oddball, but you can't put a story like that over me. It's true. It's true. Where can I shop here? Right. The peddler guy in the bar. I would like to shop. What do you have? Oh yeah. I could get better equipment for the other guys in the party, but I don't plan on slotting them in yet. Unfortunately for them. Renders SP lowering infectual. That could be useful. Not. We can get up to 40% off. How crazy is 40% off? Oh, like I'm already struggling at 30%. Oh, we made it. 40% off. Let's go. Oh, shit. Got him. Do-do-do-dum. Do-do-do-dum. Oh, okay, it's in a different area. Mental hospital. What the hell? This place don't look like a mental hospital. What the hell is this place? The guard says, okay, what's your business here? The Kalios Mental Hospital doesn't allow visitors. Get lost. Get out of her way. Fuck out of the way. Or are they T-posing? We can handle them. I missed. Oh, it's pretty thick. Are you weak against light? Youch! Ha! Barely any damage. Not even gonna bother transforming. We're good. That is not a mental hospital. It looks like some kind of like ancient ruins. Yuri says, you call this a mental hospital? More like a fortress. What I said. Holly says it's true. No patient has ever made it out of here alive. Yuri says, well, doesn't that sound like fun? I'll be careful not to go nuts and wind up here. Viscount Rausen. Rausen? I don't know how to pronounce that name. So Lord Bacon is here, eh? Bacon says, is something the matter, Viscount Rausen? Rausen says, I've just received word from the gate. Just as predicted, the bandits have arrived. Bacon says, so they have now made it this far. I presume they have come for the woman? The Viscount says, of course, but they'll be surprised to have the tables turned. Vulgar lot playing right into her hands. How lovely. Bacon says, good man. Your reputation as the last true leader of the Temple Knights is well deserved. Your powers may be on the wane, but surely you have no plans to retire. Eh, Friar Knight Rausen? Rausen says, is that sarcasm? Do not misunderstand me, Lord Bacon. I'd not have joined with you were it not for that girl. She may be the last witch of this age. I'm interested in the power she carries. She may be a heretic, but her power seems to be God-given. Now, it wouldn't be much fun if I let such a precious girl go under someone else's control, would it? Bacon says, I understand. Anyway, I'll count on you to finish them off. But one of them, please keep in mind, however, that the Elliot girl must be taken alive. The Viscount says, yes, of course. Well then. I see a save point back there. Olga says, he makes me heartsick, that cocky old knight. Bacon says, don't let him get to you. I'm sure he will do fine work for us as a pawn. Olga says, I sure hope so. So, Lord Bacon, what do we do now? Bacon says, we wait. The moment of truth is at hand. I'm just so excited. How will the great gamble end? Will it be white or black? The mother's heart residing in her breast, or the stoic witch mask? What witch mask? Bacon says, which will be the victor? That is what we are about to see. With how ominous this place looks, are we getting close to the end of the game? I feel like we are. On average, the game should be about 25 hours. 25 to 30 hours, depending on how much you want to see. The Friar Knight says, you rabble there. We will not allow you to pass through here. Say your prayers, heretic monsters. This is like a Yakuza. This is like a Yakuza raid. An office raid in Yakuza, or well, like the end of Yakuza 8. Like, they got these goons. These normal ass looking goons that transforms into monsters in the middle of the fight. Like, you gotta wonder. You gotta wonder. I mean, like, Shadowheart's Covenant, not Shadowhearts 1, the sequel to Shadowhearts 1, was actually like a pretty big game. Somehow the second game is a rousing success, I would say. Pretty popular. Like, it even won, like, RPG Game of the Year back in, like, 2004, Shadowheart's Covenant. So I have a feeling that it was actually, like, a formative game in terms of, like, RPG games of that time. And... Whoa, something on the ground here. Bronze coin. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Forgot to investigate this area, see if there's anything. Oh. Demon Ward necklace. What'd that do? Cuts the chance of battle encounters in half. Oh, that's pretty good. If you want to run it down, or that you can't be bothered to run it down, it's okay though. You see a Floral Slingshot. Huh. Wait, why is it worse than this? But let me take it back to Mayowan real quick. Is Mayowan here? This pervert is still here. Oh, it has more special attack, I see. Yeah, like 10 more special attack than the other one. Yeah, sure, why not? We're rich. Like, I'm getting more money than I'm spending. Oh, while we're here. Did I miss any... I feel like I haven't seen a lottery guy in a while. Yeah. The drunken dude in the streets of Ruin. Oh wait, no. Where are we again? London. Was the last lottery guy that we've encountered. Yeah, I could try and reduce battle encounters, but I do like my battle encounters, so why not? Unless it gets annoying to a point. There's a keyhole with a heart design on it. The heavy cold door is tightly shut. It doesn't seem as though anyone is in the room. You know what? Maybe I should actually use it. When I'm lost in a dungeon, I start... When like a dungeon is like a maze. How the hell is this boy doing all that? Doesn't seem to be like any encounters here anyway. The torture chamber device. It's a torture chair connected to some sort of hideous machine. What's happening? Seems that Holly is resonating with it. Holly says, what is this? Yuri says, what's wrong, Holly? Holly says, I feel my mother's spirit from this chair. Yuri, I think my mom's already. Yuri says, don't say that, dummy. We've got to look for her. We can't give up. It kind of makes me sad that whoever we brought along in the party isn't actually, like, involved. Are they all doing handstands? Why are you naked? Nuke him. Uh-oh. That crit, huge. Holly might have to be a mainstay. He's so strong. Wait, Alice is commenting. Okay, she's actually commenting. The one thing that I was complaining about like a moments ago. Alice says they call themselves knights. They're nothing more than monsters. Yuri says, ha ha ha, I'm not holding back on you, buddy. Something on the floor here. What's that? You received silver coin. Let me clear up my malice while we're here. I beat the shit out of the masks, so this is actually kind of pointless. But we get free shit from clearing out a malice. Yeah. These masks don't even have energy anymore. They're done. What you got for me? Received monolith for all that fucking effort? Is that even worth it? Did I save? I didn't save before. I haven't saved in a while. I should go and save. One sec. Whoa. You've received what? P off heart key. A bunch of typos here and there. Translations felt a bit rigid at times. Wonder if it's the case for like for Kudelka and Shadowheart's Covenant. Quality assurance for games during that age was a rarity for games of that age. It was only like by pure luck that Final Fantasy games like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII were of really good quality of the time. I can drop coins in the little shrines in the corner here, huh? How do you open this? Whoa. Okay, yeah. I should try to turn off battle encounters. While we're trying to solve puzzles here. There's probably an order in which coin I have to drop in what corner. This tiny switch is invisible. Okay, we can drop a coin, and I think we have to drop like a specific... It's okay. We'll just go back to the start. Just turn encounters off. If you're gonna make me backtrack, I don't want anybody jumping my ass. Yeah, I think it was this door early on that we could unlock with the heart key. Yep, there we go. What's in here? You received Fruit of Yggdrasil. Are the other doors also... No? This also looks like a torture chamber. Key to success. What's that for? Club key. Can all these doors be opened by the heart key? Let me in. Let me in. How about this one? Roaches. Bugs. Those are some big ass roaches. We're throwing a black hole on those roaches. Those roaches drop hella money. Can these okay, these can be opened now. I don't remember which key opened these, but we could open them now apparently. You received a diamond key. There's a keyhole with a spade design. Okay. How about these other doors? Gold coin. Nothing else unless there's like hidden goodies on the ground if failed to consider that. How about this door? Platinum coin. 4? Now I have 4 coins? I think That's enough to activate all of the shrines. The little water fountains in this area. Fuck is that noise? Oh. He stepped on the chain. Alright, let's save real quick. Alright, how do you know which coin to drop in which fountain? It's a vase. Water is accumulated in the bottom where a tiny switch is visible. Okay, drop the coin. Oh, okay, you don't get to choose which you drop. I was like they were gonna try and make me guess which. Oh, you drop it in order, maybe? By value of the coin? Like, I have to drop bronze. Will that work? Okay, it opened up anyway. Cool. I'd have thought that I would have to drop it in order. Otto. Alright, we're coming up on a boss fight, so let me shove that buff accessory onto Yuri. Why is this roach still alive? You know how roaches are. That malice is going up. This boy Holly's chugging my mana. My mana restoratives. I have so much accessories, man. Which one was the one that was trying to run? Physical damage received, given and received up 20%. Yep, that's the one. Alright, save right here. Yuri says, a hidden staircase here. Why surprised? We just opened it. We descend into madness. There's a narrow opening for ventilation and looks too small to climb through. Door number 13. Yuri says, wow, that's a mighty thick door. Yuri says, this key doesn't fit. What? Be careful. He's close. Who's close? Holly says, Mom! Mom, it's me, Holly. Are you in there? Holly says, damn it! Oh, he tried to open the door with a... There's an arrogant male voice. Ha 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 ha, you miss your mother's milk that much, do you? Why does everybody have some kind of like mommy complex in this game? Yuri has one, Holly has one, that guy at the orphanage has one. Who doesn't have one? Yuri says, what is it now? Viscount Rousen says, this is our mental hospital. The patient in that room is special. She's now ready to be released. Holly says, let my mother go. Viscount Rousen says, give it up, you heretic slime. You've picked a fine place to meet your doom. Time to meet your maker. What? He is also a specter. We kind of unlock the final ability for Chernobog. Sir, your bulge is distracting. Is that a bulge or like beer belly? It's a beer belly. I think it's a dark type. Buff. Oh, I think I understand tomato soup now. It's pretty good. You know, ball? Like, it's not just ketchup. If you add a little bit of basil in there, maybe a little bit of breadcrumbs or whatever. I forgot what the crunchy, like, it gets pretty good. And since it's like tomato soup for some reason kind of feels like a bougie like soup. Despite how being nonsensical like the concept of tomato soup is. But yeah, no, I love tomato soup. Good to pair it with like sliders or something. Tomato soup with sliders. Or another handheld meal.
I hate you.
Something crunchy like a chicken burger. Fried chicken burger. Oh yeah, tomato soup with cream. You can also include grilled cheese. Yeah, that's it. Grilled cheese with tomato soup. That's exactly how I usually go about it. Oh, you know, ball. What's the cream that you added to tomato soup? Usually I add whatchamacallit, what was it? I also add a little bit of cream. I forgot what it was. It's in the fridge right now. I could go and look. A little bit of some sour cream. Oh, heavy cream. Okay, heavy cream and milk. I added a little bit of sour cream in my tomato soup. We just give it a little extra kick. Like it's already sour. Oh man, I could use some tomato soup right now. Realize what I used to do wrong. Whoa. It's not bougie since it's just canned, yeah. I mean, I just mostly go for like, it's always canned for me. Oh, you used to eat it canned straight. Yeah, you need to heat it up a bit. Heat it up a bit and add some shit to it. Whatever floats your boat, whatever you want to add to it. And it can get really good. Heated soup, but I never mixed or diluted it. Yeah. You've received spade key. What's that for? Oh, there was a door back at the middle section. Viscount says, how did you? What? He died. That guy did absolutely nothing. He just showed up for like One scene, showed up again, then the next scene, and immediately died. Fix it this go around and it all makes sense. Now you know ball. Yeah, I could go some for tomato soup right now. Nowadays I go for like a lot of like pork bone broth soup. For like for hot pot. For hot pot and like fire. So good. Here he says, go back home to your master, idiot. Can we open this door now? Don't kick it. Here he says, ouch! It just won't budge. There's still that one room we haven't opened up yet with a spade key. Alice says, what's wrong? Hey, I spotted that earlier. Look, we can get in through here. Nice. He crawled in. Wait, I don't know if we can fit in there. Here he says, hey, Holly. Alright, open the door for us. Or go meet your mom first. Sure. Holly says, Mom? The woman says nothing. Holly says, Mom, it's me. Is that not Kudelka? Holly says, don't you recognize me? You're kidding, right, Mom? Please, say something. Mind break. Tags, mind break. Yuri says, Holly, hey, what's wrong? Open this door, we'll help you. Holly says, Yuri, my mom, she's... Yuri says, your mom? What's happened to her? He asks. Tags, mind break. Yo, man, let us in. Yuri says, hey, Holly, can you hear me? Stop kicking the door. You're breaking your foot. Alice says, we can't open it by force. There must be a key somewhere. Let's try to find it. Wait, just the two of us? I mean, it has always been just the two of us. Just the two of us. Tags is devious. Tags, mind break. Can we not fit into this? Whoa, encounters. Oh, I don't want to do this without Holly. Run away. I don't want to do this without Holly. He's the one with all the AoEs. We don't have AoEs. We're just... Yuri and Alice are washed. I think it was this door? No. No, it wasn't this door. It was number 10. Yes, this is the one. This is the one. We can take a rest on the bed. This feels kind of risky. Do it for fun. Is it like the Funger bed? Funger 1 bed? When you rest on it, you get jumped? It's not. Okay. Alright, there you go. You got the dungeon key. Please teleport me over there. Holly says, you've been tortured and lost your voice, huh? You're okay now. I'm here with you? I wanted to come here sooner, but nothing worked out. Holly says, Yuri and his friends helped me out this time. Well, they're weird, but nice. They're trustworthy. So don't worry. What the hell? Bacon! Holly says, who are you? Bacon says, I'm afraid your sappy little reunion will have to come to an end. It would appear that even an emotionless witch cannot forget the child she carried in her womb. Even after such torture, her human emotion has begun to awaken just a small bit. She's trying to speak. Bacon says, how utterly delightful. You who sacrificed both body and mind to protect your magic powers, you actually wish to speak? Holly says, you! Don't you dare touch my mom. Oh, it's gonna be a Mob Psycho 100 moment. Bacon says, the same power as your mother, but it seems that you do not yet have the power to control it. Take that! He's doing that like Palpatine, like Force Lightning. Oh, he passed out. I'm coming for you, oomph. You are washed. You should have waited for us. You should have opened the door for us first. Dumbass. Alright, let's switch my shit back. Actually, let me get down there first. Should open the door and let us in, dummy. When you use the dungeon key, the heavy door opened. Maybe I should save. I didn't save. Hey, gang. It's okay, I'm that confident. Yuri says, you again, huh, Bacon? Bacon says, so we finally have all members present, so, do we? I see that Rousden proved to be no match for you people. Alice says, are you alright? To Holly. What? Olga says, freeze. One false move and this kid's dead. Bacon says, now then, Yuri. You're wondering why in the world I am here, are you not? Very well, I shall explain. Lord time. Bacon says, to fulfill my dreams, I've been doing research into a deeply secret and arcane form of magic. When that is done, I'll be able to cleanse the world of its filth and help usher in a new age. Yuri says, what the hell is the difference between that and Dehuai's plot? Or just another nutty magician? Bacon says, your problem is that you think far too concretely. You must approach reality in a more flexible way. Do not lump my dreams together with the child's play Dehuai is engaged in. Now then. Tell me, what does this woman look like to you? Yuri says, are you nuts? It's Holly's mom, for crying out loud. Bacon says, well, yes, that is one correct answer, but her true value does not lie in such a mundane dimension. She is necessary to my goal of bringing forth a new Eden. She is the beacon to an approaching god. If Alice is the key of light, embodying positive magic, then she is the key of darkness. Like a yin and yang thing? Yuri says, this is way too complicated. So what you're saying is she's the key to unlocking your magic, right? Very DG call. Yeah, that's true. Bacon says, in a word, yes. Yuri says, you could have said that right from the beginning, dummy. Dummy. What? Yuri says, damn you. Probably not a very bright idea to bring Alice to him, huh? To bring Alice into the party, and that's okay. We'll get our lick back. Bacon says, well, I suppose playtime is over. Take that. Force lightning. Oh. Lay off, oomph. Wait, Mama is gonna lock in. Mama is gonna lock in. She's like worm. Bacon says, ha ha ha, what have you here? She can bear the pain in her own body, but she cannot bear the suffering of her beloved son. A fatal weakness. Bacon says, and so the friends you guided here with your telepathy have failed you? Bwahahaha. Comically evil man, Bacon is. Yuri says, I've had enough, you damn witch. Bacon says, I am amazed that you still have the strength to stand, monster. Yuri says, oh yeah? Then you'll really be impressed when I smash you to pieces. Bacon says, how amusing. I shall accept your challenge. What? Oh, it's Mom's turn. The straitjacket woman says, drop the sack now, you who claim to be Bacon. Mom's talking. Bacon says, ah, so you have finally opened your eyes. You're ready to obey me? Kudelka Lasan? Yeah, so it is Kudelka. From the game Kudelka. The woman says, Yuri, thank you for coming. It means a lot to me. Now is not the time for you to die. Yuri says, you? Kudelka says, I'll go with this man. You go and meet an old man in Wales. Now please take good care of my Holly. Bacon says, alright then. In exchange for the lives of this rabble, you are now mine. Olga, I'll leave you to clean up here. Does he not want to secure Alice himself? She's right there, you know. We literally delivered her to him. Holly says, Mom. Olga says, ha ha ha, I'm here to take your life on behalf of Master Bacon. Holly says, I'll never forgive you for what you've done. Oh, here we go. Mob Psycho 100. We can handle you. We've beaten your ass twice already. We can handle you again. Braces all allies special attack power 5 turns. You know what? Oh, fuck me. I missed. I hate you. I hate you. Wasted a turn there for funsies. Yeah, she was weak to light attacks the first time. She should still be weak to light attacks. Poison? Holy ouch! Oh, I'm missing my shit now. Whatever. I hate you! I hate you! Does this boy not have, like, a light attack? We're still pretty healthy. Gospel. Or just go for heal. Group heal. Holy big heals. Like one turn is 1,000 damage from Yuri. That's already like what, 20%? 25%, 30% of the boss's HP. will simply out-heal the oncoming damage. Yeah, we're never really like in any danger in this game. Like even just a little bit of grinding. Or maybe I actually did a lot of grinding. Because I have access to like fast forward. Beat her ass! We hit those crits. She's already wobbly. Time is it? 12:58. Okay, just about perfect. Because I think this game might just be one more session. The only op left after this is Bacon's musty old ass. Wrecked. Don't worry, we'll get your mom back. But what the hell, we teleported back at the London Rats hideout. Alice says you're awake? You've been sleeping since we got back. You must have been so exhausted. Don't worry about me. How are we back here? Alice says his mother's death was a big shock to him. What do you mean death? I'm pretty sure she was still alive. The fuck do you mean by that, Alice? She died somehow? Oh, there's another path here. What? Joshua says, big bro, mommy did it. Yippee, yippee. To celebrate, I'll show you my special items. First of all, it's a strange goblet. It's the goblet of a king who sold his soul to death. It decorated a church one, but now it's mine. But I don't need it, so you can have it. Received the strange gauntlet from Joshua. What is it? Is it a valuable? Oh. Oh, right, we can inspect items. Chris says Holly's not returning to normal. Ever since he came back, he's been acting strangely and he won't talk. I wonder what could have happened to him. Joshua says old Carl rearranged the room just like in Sharon's dream. It's so cool. Take a look. What do you mean? Where's her boy? Oh! Those are pit fights. Good night when you guys do. Alright, thank you for dropping by, Sir Watermelon. I might, as soon as I get my party back, my entire party back, I'm gonna call it. But where's my crew? Oh, there's Holly. Yuri says, here you are. Brother, lock in. Let's go get your mom back. Alice says, let's go home. Everyone has been worried about you. Yuri says, what is it? Your mom's dead and now your mom's dead and now you're just gonna fall apart like a baby? She's not dead. What the fuck is everybody's talking about? Holly says, what did you say to me? You wouldn't understand. My mother was taken from me right before my eyes. She was trapped in that godforsaken place for 3 years. I thought I finally rescued her. Well, Yuri says, ha, go right ahead, cry your whole life away. That'll make your mother happy. Holly says, you bastard. Punch him. I fucking laid him out. Yuri says, I don't have time to sit around babysitting weaklings like you. Maybe you should figure out why your mom is at that monster's beck and call. Then decide what to do yourself. Alice says, hey, where are you going? Yuri says, I was wondering what Holly's mom's word meant. The man calling himself Bacon. That's what I need to check on. I'll go to the ends of the earth to reveal his true identity. Alice says, the man calling himself Bacon. Can it be? What? Oh. Alice dad reveal. Father Elliot says, sorry to keep you waiting. Doyle still hasn't come out of the confessional. And he said he was going to go and meet Cardinal Simon. Has he not shown up yet? Alice says, not yet. Father, is that person really going to come? Father Elliot says, yes, he'll definitely come. He's the only one capable of defeating Roger Bacon. Oh, I see the twist. He's Albert Simon himself. They did meet the person they intended to meet that night. Father Elliot says, what? You? Bacon says, heh, pleased to meet you. I'm Roger Bacon. Whoa! Forced lightning. Yuri says, hey, what is it, Alice? We're back in the present. Yuri says, hello, Earth to Alice. Is anyone up there? Alice says, Yuri, I'm going to go to Ruin again. There's something I need to make certain of. Yuri says, huh? Right now? Fine, I'll go with you. Alice says, no, I'm going by myself this time. I know I'm being selfish, but please let me go. No, dummy, we can't let you go. What if Bacon finds you or something? Jujin says, what? You let her go all by herself? Yuri says, what was I supposed to do? You wouldn't believe how stubborn that girl is. Holly says, she said she'd be back soon. I think we should just wait for her. Marge says, it's unusual for that girl to do something so rash. Keith says, but why would she be going to Ruin now? What could it be about? Yuri says, who knows? All we can do is pray she comes back safe. Holly says, Yuri, I'm sorry about what I said. I heard about what happened to your parents. Yuri says, my parents? Who did you hear that from? Holly says, from Jujin. Yuri says, so now the old man is Mr. Sensitive? How could he? Careful, Holly. When people reach the end of their lives, they get all talkative and heartfelt. Yuck. So as far as I'm concerned, all farts should just go. Holly says, Yuri, you helped me because of what happened to your own mother, right? Yuri says, so I'm saying old folks are just... Holly says, once Alice comes back, we're going somewhere else again, right? Yuri says, huh? Yeah. I'm going to find this old man of Wales that your mom was talking about. Holly says, I want to go with you. Yuri says, Holly, thou hast not won even once. Holly says, please, not for your mother. For myself. Just as your mother did whatever she could. Now I want to do whatever I can. Please, it's okay, right? Yuri says, sure, I got it. We'll go together. You okay? How about the rest of the party? Ruin. Oh, or Alice. She should have brought along somebody with her. Kinda dumb to go by herself, especially when Bacon's just trying to... Uh-oh. The door is locked again. Come on. There we go. It's an exquisite old altar. Alice says, that day I was praying here myself and then I went outside the back way. Father went to call on Father Doyle, who was closed up in the confessional. So it's at the confessional. She should have brought back somebody with her. Here? No. How about this one? This is the one. Alice says, I wonder what Father Doyle was doing here. Why didn't he go with us to see the Cardinal? Maybe he didn't want it to meet Cardinal Simon? Alice spots something. Another spin ring 3. God damn it. What happens if you fail, though? There's a hollow in the back of the shelf, a hiding place for Father Doyle's papers. Doyle's letter. I've committed a terrible, heinous act. I sold my best friend, Elliot, and his daughter to demons to protect my own life. I will never be able to purge this sin, no matter if I burn myself 1,000 times. All I can do now is to repent my sins alone to God every day. But I know who Roger Bacon really is. How long is he going to leave me alone? I'm going to be next. There's a photograph between the papers. Yep, we figured. 1888 Revival Festival with Father Hans Doyle and Cardinal Albert Simon. Yep, so he is Albert Simon. We did meet Albert Simon that night. Alice says we met him that night. Cardinal Albert Simon. Wait, so why is he posing as Roger Bacon? Oh, shit. That's what I fucking said. That's why I fucking said to bring a friend. Bacon says, hey, looks like you're on to us. Wait. He left her. Bacon says, please set your mind at ease, Sister Alice. I have no intention of harming you. I just wish to speak with you a little. Alice says, oh, is that so, Roger Bacon? Or should I say, Cardinal Albert Simon? Bacon says, that's right. That's my true name, though you may call me whichever pleases you. Alice says, Father Doyle knew your secret from the beginning, didn't he? That Cardinal Simon and the Dark Warlock Roger Bacon were one and the same? That's why you concealed your identity from us by using Olga to kill my father? Bacon says, exactly so. You see, I just had to have your powers. Only one person every 100 years or so is born with powers like yours. But now I have obtained a different key. Alice says, you mean Kudelka? Bacon says, soon I will begin final preparations with her help. And I prefer that nothing stands in our way. Neither you nor any of your friends. Alice says, that's impossible, as long as you continue in your wicked ways. But why are you so insistent in using magic you know is forbidden? Why is it that you want to destroy the world? Albert says, Alice, do you think things are right in the world? Alice says, huh? Huh? Albert says, true peace is impossible. Only an illusion of peace exists in the superficial calm of our lives. In fact, the blood and tears of the poor are sacrificed daily by a handful of elite power mongers. No matter how far science and technology advances, repression will never cease. We're only human. Whenever the calls for revolution turn into concrete action, instigators are met by the full resistance of the elite, who stop at nothing to keep their power. Alva says, but then why do you... Yeah, why are you, like, comically evil? Albert is actually woke. Albert is the woke mob. Albert says, I am motivated by revenge. Why is he acting like this? Why are you fucking wilding out? No reason for it. We could have been oomphs if that's the case. Alice says, revenge? Albert says, yes, revenge. Revenge against the dead who have lost their very souls. I'm glad to have been able to talk to you today, with you today. Thank you, sister. Unfortunately, the next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Please give my regards to the others. Well then. Alva says, Albert Simon. Yeah, it seems like he's actually acting out of, like, good intentions. Jushin says, I can't believe it. You mean Bacon himself was the very man we were looking for? Cardinal Simon? Yuri says, so he said he was beginning his final preparations, right? Alice says, yes. Keith says, if he's serious, then we don't have any time to waste. Marge says, we'd better head to Wales too. I wonder what's waiting for us there. Holly says, Wales, huh? Jushin says, what's the matter? Holly says, my mom told me about an incident experienced in Wales. A scientist was trying to raise the dead in a monastery he bought. I heard that the dead turned into horrible monsters. Yuri says, what the? That's just like the orphanage. Play Kudelka, by the way, for more context, I guess. Alice says, maybe there's some connection with Cardinal Simon. Arch says, well, I guess we're off to Wales. Okay, I got the party back. Holly. We're ballin' with Holly. Right, is that it? Okay, so it's just gonna be like a bunch of housekeeping for the next session, and then gonna be the end of the game. Let's get our improved slingshot back. Joshua says, Holly, how's this? I improved it. Check it out. Improved slingshot. There we go. How much gooder is it? Alright, where can we go right now? Oh, I missed the fire gravestone back at the fortress. Back at the say what now? Hopefully we can go anywhere. We can. Cool. I forgot something here. One sec. Before I go to sleep. Or was it? Oh, this treasure chest. I opened it and did it. Oh! There was something else that I could have grabbed from the treasure chest here. Like, there was a dungeon key that was in this treasure chest. And there was still something else that I could have grabbed. The fire gravestone. Now I can get the level 3 fire fusion. I don't think I'm gonna go and grab like the other fusions unless it's like required for the good ending. There's a good ending and the bad ending. I'm gonna try and aim for the good ending. But yeah, it might be a bunch of housekeeping before we get to that point. Yeah, we're getting to the end of the game. Maybe one more session. And I think the housekeeping might actually not take that much. Might not actually take that long. But anyways. Yeah, just one more session. We're gonna finish the game. I don't know what to play next. Maybe Shadowheart. Just go Covenant. Might just go play Shadowheart's Covenant right after. Anyways, that'll be it for me for tonight. For all the friends that dropped by, thank you very much. Happy Tuesday. Take it easy, y'all. GG's. Peace out. Peace, peace. Take care. Take it easy. Good night, good night. I love how whimsical this music is.